Hello everyone, the Viking Piper here, and today I thought it would be pretty neat to go over a certain pipe that a certain someone normally smokes around this season. um, I've got a Norman Rockwell cob pipe today. I've yet to smoke it, and this one is from Missouri Meerschaum. You can kind of see right there. This actually came in a set, a gift set that I got for myself. This set also came with some tobacco, which we will be reviewing today. This is Norman Rockwell's No Christmas Problem Now. So Norman Rockwell, it says here, no American artist is better known and more loved and revered than Norman Rockwell. His semi-realistic paintings and drawings always trigger an emotional response and often depict images drawn from day-to-day American life. He was frequently shown with one of his constant companions, a pipe. So, in tribute to the man and his talent, we bring you a line of pipe tobaccos with many more items to come. The Norman Rockwell products will evoke the feel of a simpler and gentler time with fond remembrances. So that's just a little bit on pipesandcigars.com is where I read that from. Because this is Pipes and Cigars is where I got this gift set. And, you know, everybody knows that Santa smokes a pipe. I don't know if he smokes the corn cob all the time, but anyways, this is what came in that gift set in 2023 is when I got it. And it also came with my Norman Rockwell pipe lighter. Now, I've taken this out of the pack and I've used this quite a bit, but I haven't smoked the pipe or the tobacco inside. And I don't know why, I just never got around to it. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at the pipe here. It's just your standard corn cob. You can see all the kernels in there. It is signed, but I think, you know, that's just a stamp. I don't think, pretty sure Norman Rockwell is long gone, but it does have his signature there. But he was just an artist, and they wanted to immortalize him, I guess, in the pipe industry. So one thing, as you guys know, if you've watched my videos, I'm not big on cobs. I like some of them. I'm just not super big on them. I'd rather have briar. I'd rather have wood. I just don't like that, how the shank goes in there. It's just, to me, it's like they just put them in, toss them over their shoulder, on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? I could be completely wrong. I've never visited a factory or any place like that that make these. I could be wrong. But to me, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot of care put into it. Try not to talk bad about the corn cobs or anything like that. I know some people love them, and that's what they smoke, and that's great. It's just not my typical style. So generally, what I do with a cob is I do have screens that all you do, and I've done this on my other videos too. I've reviewed a corncob pipe in the past. Sometimes you need to do a little bit of work. So a neat trick too is to kind of just pinch it, get that bowl formed, and then drop it in. And that doesn't always work either. And then it'll settle in just like that. So what that does is just protects your mouth from getting tobacco chunks, leaves, and all that fun stuff from getting through into your mouth. You don't want that. So now that that's set, we are going to review the Norman Rockwell No Christmas Problem Now. It's a 1.5 ounce pipe tobacco, and there is nothing on this. I cannot find this anywhere. I looked and looked. I looked at my old orders on pipes and cigars, and of course I wasn't signed in, I guess, but yeah, I can't find anything on this tobacco, so I'm kind of going in blind. So let's see what it tastes like. Got my handy dandy pipe tin opener. As always, you find the divot, insert, press in, twist slightly, and you'll hear the ch. So again, this is from 2023. And that's the first look. Oh. Okay, so this is a Cavendish blend. Now I'm upset I didn't open this when I got it. I just tell right off the bat. And of course, that paper's sucked up a lot of the toppings on it. It's definitely got that black Cavendish in there. And it's still actually very moist. Still has a great moisture content after, two years. All right, I'm going to load up my pipe. I'm kind of excited now. At first I was kind of, I don't know about it. But now that I know it's a Cavendish blend, very excited to try it. But anyways, let's see. I get a nice sweet, almost like a molasses smell. I don't know if any of you guys have smoked this. Let me know. If you know what it is, what type of tobacco, what flavor it's supposed to be. Because I'm just going in blind right now. All right, let's light her up. Okay, so I don't get any kind of spice. I don't get any kind of like bread flavors or even like a fruity flavor. I don't know if it's because my tin set for a long time, just tinned and not jarred. There's not a whole lot of flavor in this. It's not bad. It's like has a good sweetness to it. I'm getting like a molasses taste too. And now I'm starting to get a little bit of a fruit taste. I want to say cherry. Maybe like a cherry cordial. So sometimes, like I've said before, you don't get the flavors right off the bat. You got to give it some time to really set in. Yeah, I don't know if being in the tin for so long and having that paper, let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can just tell. Soaked. So for me, it tastes like a sweet cherry. Getting more into it, into the middle of the bowl here. So I do cut out quite a bit of my smoking time on these videos. Sometimes it takes me 45 minutes to an hour for a video, and that's just me smoking and tasting and then coughing. And then, you know how many times I say I use like a comma, and it aggravates me. So I end up going through and cutting out the 100 times that I say But yeah, if any of you guys have ever tried the Norman Rockwell No Christmas Problem Now, let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what you remember tasting, because I cannot find this anywhere. It came in that gift set, the pipe gift set, and I wish I would have opened it. Had I known that tobacco was a Cavendish, I would have opened it right away. So it just goes to show you guys, don't wait unless you know exactly what you're getting. If it comes in a tin, I mean, it's still kept really well. Like the flavor, well, not the flavor, but it's still kept like the moisture content. I don't know how good of the flavor it would have had because I feel like a lot of it seeped in to the paper. But yeah, it's been in a tin for a couple years, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it or what. But as far as the pipe goes, like I've said before, I am not a big corncob pipe guy, but I like this. I like this little cob. Well, actually, it's a decent sized cob. It's a big old cob. Fit for the jolly old elf himself. Got a nice stem on it, too. Anyways, I'm still going to smoke this tobacco. I want to smoke it a bit more, try to understand it a bit more. I might give some to Smoky Vale, and maybe he can help me out and detecting more of the flavorings on it, because I do need some help on tastings. So that's why I like to read it, and I like to know what's in there so I can focus on it. Because as I've stated in a lot of my other videos, I'm not great at picking out tastes. But if I can focus on something that it has in there, like honey or allspice or cinnamon or any of these other flavorings, vanilla, cherry, I can focus on it, and then I can eventually pick it out, and I can, okay, there it is. There's that taste. Because sometimes, it all floods in, and it can be a little overwhelming. I don't know if you've ever watched Hell's Kitchen, and they do the blind taste test, and you have these chefs on. They've been doing it for years. Some of them, they're executive chefs, and they're blindfolded, and they taste steak, and they say it's chicken. You know what I mean? So when you don't know exactly what you're tasting or eating, um, sometimes you just don't know. So my best guess on this tobacco flavoring is a cherry cordial. That's what I'm getting. That's what my best estimated guess is going to be on this particular one. So let me know if you guys have ever tried this, and let me know your thoughts on it, and let me know when you tried it and when you opened it, because I sure would love to know what it's supposed to be. Like I've said before, I try to keep it real with you guys. I don't know everything. I know a lot. I think I do. But I'm never going to say I know everything. I'm never going to say this is the right way. No. There's multiple right ways. There's multiple opinions. And everybody's entitled to their own. But I'm never going to BS you guys. Never going to act like I know something I don't. Because that's just stupid. And then it robs me from the opportunity of actually learning something. But I'll still keep going on this tobacco. Still taking my time with it and see what other flavors I can pull out of it. So I might have this and maybe, I don't know, practice with it, work on it in a couple videos from now, maybe like 20 or so videos from now. I'll come back to it and let you guys know what I've learned. But it's the only one of its kind, so it's a one-shot kind of deal. I cannot find it anywhere. But all in all, it is a good tobacco. I do like it. I wish it had more flavoring, but that's kind of my fault. And as far as this nice cob goes, I do enjoy it. I like it. It is not a bad pipe. I'm pretty happy with it. But I'm going to sign off for right now. We're getting closer to Christmas. I've got so much stuff in my office right now, and it's all Christmas gifts. I do the wrapping in the family. So I have a lot to do, a lot to work on. But I'm going to sign off for right now. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for being kind. May your smoke be thick, your mead be sweet, And as always, happy smoking.